So let's make ourselves a web about the differences between Jefferson and Great Faith, between the two schools, okay? So we're gonna do it in two different colors. So which color do you wanna do for Jefferson?
Blue.
Blue? Okay, so put your circle in the middle and put Jefferson Elementary in the middle, or Jefferson Davis. Okay, so we're trying to figure out we want to, when we're done, be able to put 4 things that are different from each school. Okay,
Okay.
so what's common between the two of them?
Well, they both are schools.
Right, they're both schools, and who goes there?
Kids.
Kids, right, so they're both schools and kids go there. So they have some things in common, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but what's different about Jefferson Davis that they don't have at Great Faith?
Well, they don't have a sports field or buses.
Okay, so on here you want to say that they do have that, right? Jefferson Davis does have, they have a sports field. Okay, and then you have to give another one, they have
They have buses.
buses. Good, and what else does Jefferson Davis have that Great Faith does not?
A bigger school.
A bigger school. Good, and what was something else that you've read that they might have that,
Well, they have new books.
okay,
Like newer books than what they have.
they have, right, they have newer books than what the other school has. Okay, so when it was talking about when the kids go to school, okay, it was talking about the kids that are going to Great Faith. When does it say they started school, do you remember?
It said they started school, was it in September?
Um,
No, it was, yeah,
Was it earlier or later than,
or later,
later, why?
because they had to do cotton picking and field work.
Right, so the kids at Jefferson Davis, are they gonna get more or less in their school?
They're gonna get more.
They're gonna get more because they're in school longer, right? So they probably get more education. Right, so they have more school time. Okay, I'm trying to think if there was one other one that we wanted to, when it was talking about how many students and teachers, okay, it's saying how many students and teachers were at the Great Faith School. Okay, do you remember it talking about that when it said?
7 teachers, 320 students.
Right, so that's a lot of students for only 7 teachers, right? Because that's something like, what, 50 teachers, or 50 students per teacher? Okay, so they have bigger classes too, don't they?
Yeah,
So what is that gonna mean that Jefferson Davis is gonna have?
smaller classes.
Smaller classes. Can you imagine being in a class with 50 other kids?
My mom has almost 48 students.
Does she? It's a lot of kids to have in a
It's like
class.
46.
Wow, that's a lot of kids. Okay, so let's go over to the other side and in another color. Now we're gonna talk about, are we gonna do this one in pencil or do you wanna do it with color highlighter?
I have a Sharpie, that might be too.
That might bleed through. Do you wanna, I have a red pen. You wanna do it in red pen or you can do it in pencil? I just want you to have that.
Pen looks
Perfect.
blue.
No, that's totally fine.
Okay.
Okay, so do your circle and let's put the other school in the middle.
No,
It was Great Faith. Okay, so what were some of the things that we noticed from our reading about Great Faith?
that it's like wooden with brick stilts.
Okay, so write that down. What was the other, does it say what the other school is made out of?
No,
Okay, so write that down. Okay, what else did they use to describe great faith?
They had the caretaker's cow to keep the grass clipped and.
Okay, that's kind of funny. Can you imagine if we had a cow outside that mowed our grass for us?
That would smell bad.
You're right, it would smell bad.